Facing a guy who's trying to be an up-and-comer.
Yeah.
How do you fight off that guy? How do you use that to get better?
Yeah. Man, first, thanks a ton to Benji. Thanks a ton to Andy Bezic for getting him ready, because he's turning the corner this last year, and I knew he was going to be super tough. And I love the energy. He wants it bad. He's hungry, and that's exactly what we need in Greco in the U.S. right now. We need to fight each other, and that's awesome. And he's going to keep getting better, and so am I. So big kudos to him.
Have a lot of you Greco guys talked amongst yourself what needs to be done different to score better at the Worlds and Olympics?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I mean, in my camp at Storm, we talk about it a lot, and you know, I've been analyzing it since I've been on the senior level, right? Because no one likes losing, and you know, for me, there's been a lot of emphasis on parterre. You know, defended in the first match, which was good. Second match, could have done a little bit better job. I slipped up a little bit, but the last 3 years I've really dove into that, because you know, if you look overseas, those guys are training from 5 years old in that position, and we're doing sit-outs. So that doesn't mean it. Like, that's not an excuse. It just means we need to focus there and get better. So that's a big focus for me, is beat them up on the feet and be locked down in parterre.
Has Greco become just a parterre sport though?
No, definitely not. It's definitely an extremely intense part of the match. There's no doubt about it, right? Like, and as fans, you should be watching that, because it's a huge turning point in the match, and it's amazing. Even when there's no score, it's amazing what these guys are doing to defend, and how difficult it is to lift a guy up off the ground and throw him over your head. That's an unbelievably hard thing to do. So the intricacies of the sport and is really pure and awesome. But there's still a lot of great scores on the feet happening out there, and there's a lot of hard attempts, and it's just, I think in the U.S. we need to see it more to understand what's going on.
Where is your skill level compared to a European or a top Olympian right now?
I know, I think I can stand in there with anybody in my weight, definitely. I just need to perform on the day. So that's what we do. We train for forever for one day, right? So and now it's just about honing it in to get that to happen.
Pat, can you break down that parterre game that you're talking about? What are the difference makers in that?
Yeah.
The intricacies in that?
Yeah, it's a lot of subtleties with like pressure and the lock, and very tiny pivots in your hips where if I overreact, I'm getting turned back the other side, right? So it's always a different spot, and these guys are so good. I think about it like a really good pitcher that has a great arm angle, right? He throws 4 different pitches from the same arm angle. These guys are giving you the same look, same pressure on top, but depending on what you do, they're taking something else, right? So you have to be the most intense you possibly can in that position, and like you're on your game right there, you know, more than anything else. And then you shut them down there, and we can fight on the feet. Anything can happen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,